Modern farm machines cost more than a house. They have GPS, touchscreens, AI systems, and hundreds of sensors. But across America, farmers are still using tractors and harvesters built 50, 60, even 100 years ago. And some say these old machines work better than modern ones. Tiny tractors replaced horses, steam monsters transformed agriculture forever, and one bizarre luxury tractor from the 1930s predicted the future decades early. These machines survived wars, floods, dust storms, and generations of abuse, while modern equipment sometimes breaks from a single sensor failure. Here are 10 old farm machines that still humiliate modern machines today. Number 1. The Farmall Cub. The Farmall Cub may be one of the smallest tractors ever mass-produced, but it became one of the most influential agricultural machines in history. Introduced by International Harvester in 1947, the Cub was designed specifically for small farms that still depended on horses and mules after World War II. It remained in production until 1979, an astonishingly long lifespan for a farm tractor. What made the Cub special was not raw power. Early versions produced only around 8 horsepower at the drawbar. Yet the tractor could cultivate crops, mow fields, plow gardens, pull wagons, and operate dozens of attachments. International Harvester engineered it with a unique Cultivision layout where the driver sat offset to the right, giving a nearly unobstructed view of rows during cultivation. Modern compact tractors often outperform the Cub on paper, but many modern machines rely heavily on electronics, plastic components, and expensive dealer servicing. The Cub survives because nearly everything on it can be repaired using hand tools. Farmers regularly rebuild Cub engines in home workshops decades after production ended. Another reason the Cub still embarrasses modern machines is fuel efficiency. The lightweight design and tiny 4-cylinder engine used remarkably little fuel while performing tasks that once required teams of horses. On small farms, orchards, and vegetable operations, the Cub became legendary for doing just enough work without wasting fuel or money. More than 45,000 Cubs were produced, making it arguably one of the most successful small tractors ever built. Many remain operational in the 21st century. Some are still mowing fields, cultivating gardens, and pushing snow nearly 80 years after the first examples rolled out of Louisville, Kentucky. Modern tractors may have climate-controlled cabins and GPS steering, but when electronics fail during harvest season, farmers often turn back to machines like the Farmall Cub. It starts, runs, and works with minimal drama. That level of reliability is exactly why this little machine earned a permanent place in farming history. Number 2. John Deere Model B. The John Deere Model B was not the biggest tractor of its era, nor the most powerful, but few machines shaped agriculture more dramatically. Produced from 1935 to 1952, the Model B became one of the best-selling tractors in North American history and helped mechanize thousands of small and medium-sized farms. The Great Depression devastated farmers financially, so equipment had to be affordable, durable, and easy to repair. John Deere responded with a tractor that perfectly matched those demands. The Model B used a simple 2-cylinder engine famous for its distinctive pop-pop exhaust sound. Farmers loved the design because it contained fewer moving parts than many competitors, making repairs easier and cheaper. The tractor became especially popular because it handled nearly every farm task imaginable. It could plow fields, pull planting equipment, operate belt-driven machinery, haul loads, and run threshing machines. The machine's versatility allowed farmers to replace expensive horse teams with a single engine-powered unit. One reason the Model B still humiliates modern tractors is lifespan. Many tractors built in the 1940s continue operating today using largely original components. Owners regularly report engines running after decades with only basic maintenance. That durability came from heavy cast-iron construction and conservative engineering margins. Modern tractors produce vastly more horsepower, but they also require expensive diagnostic tools and specialized repair systems. When a modern tractor's electronics fail, repairs can cost thousands of dollars. The Model B, by comparison, can often be repaired in a shed using common wrenches. The tractor also gained a reputation for cold weather reliability. Farmers in the American Midwest often depended on these tractors during brutal winters because they could be hand-started and repaired under harsh conditions. John Deere's success with machines like the Model B helped transform the company into a global agricultural powerhouse. The company itself traces its roots back to John Deere's invention of the steel plow in 1837. Even today, restored Model Bs appear at tractor pools, working farms, and agricultural shows worldwide. Many are not museum pieces, they still work for a living. Number 3. The original combine harvester. The combine harvester may be the single most important agricultural machine ever created. Before combines, harvesting grain required separate steps for cutting, threshing, and cleaning crops. That process consumed enormous labor and time. The first true combine harvester was patented in the United States by Hiram Moore in 1835. Early versions were massive horse-drawn machines capable of reaping, threshing, and winnowing grain in a single operation. The combine transformed agriculture because it dramatically reduced labor requirements. What once took dozens of workers could suddenly be done by a small crew operating one machine. By the early 20th century, companies like International Harvester, J.I. Case, and John Deere began producing tractor-pulled combines. Then came the breakthrough that changed farming forever: self-propelled combines. In the late 1930s, Thomas Carroll helped perfect a lightweight self-propelled combine for Massey-Harris. These machines rapidly spread across North America after World War II. So how does an old combine humiliate modern machines? Simplicity. Older combines used mostly mechanical systems. Farmers could replace belts, chains, bearings, and gears themselves. Modern combines are technological marvels, but they rely heavily on sensors, computerized yield monitors, GPS systems, electronic controls, and software integration. A single sensor failure can disable critical functions during harvest season. Many older combines from the 1950s and 1960s are still harvesting grain today because their owners can maintain them without dealer support. Some farmers intentionally keep old combines as backups because they trust them more than high-tech equipment during critical harvest windows. Old combines also cost a fraction of modern units. A brand new top-tier combine can exceed several $100,000. Some modern Class 10 combines approach 800 horsepower and use headers up to 60 feet wide. Yet many small farms continue using older machines profitably because repair costs remain low. The combine harvester fundamentally reshaped civilization by increasing food production and reducing agricultural labor demands. Without it, modern food systems would look completely different. Number 4. Caterpillar D2. The Caterpillar D2 was originally designed as a crawler tractor, but it became one of the toughest agricultural machines ever built. Introduced in the late 1930s, the D2 earned legendary status because it could work in mud, steep terrain, and harsh conditions where wheeled tractors struggled badly. Unlike conventional tractors, the D2 used steel or later rubber tracks. That dramatically reduced ground pressure and improved traction. Farmers working in soft soil or wet fields discovered that crawler tractors could continue operating when wheeled tractors became stuck. The D2 became particularly respected during and after World War II. Its diesel engine delivered excellent fuel economy for the era, while the track system gave incredible pulling power. Farmers used these machines for plowing, land clearing, drainage work, and heavy towing. One reason old crawler tractors still embarrass modern equipment is mechanical durability. The D2 was built during a period when Caterpillar prioritized ruggedness above comfort or speed. Thick steel frames, oversized components, and low-stress diesel engines allowed these machines to survive decades of punishment. Modern track tractors are technologically advanced, but repairs can become extremely expensive because of electronics and hydraulic complexity. The D2's simplicity makes field repairs possible, even in remote areas. Another advantage was longevity. Some D2 tractors operated continuously for generations on family farms. It was not uncommon for one machine to outlive its original owner. Farmers also appreciated the machine's versatility. A D2 could work as a tractor one day and a bulldozer the next with attachment changes. That flexibility made it valuable for farms expanding acreage or reclaiming difficult land. Even today, many restored D2s still perform heavy agricultural and construction tasks. Their slow speed may seem primitive compared with modern tractors, but when traction and reliability matter most, old crawler tractors continue proving their worth. Number 5. The Farmall B. The Farmall B looked unusual even in its own time. Produced from 1939 to 1947, the tractor used an offset seating position and narrow front wheels that allowed farmers to cultivate 2 crop rows simultaneously. At first glance, the machine appears outdated compared with modern tractors featuring enclosed cabins and advanced hydraulics. Yet the Farmall B pioneered design concepts still used in row crop farming today. The tractor was part of International Harvester's famous Letter series, a lineup that revolutionized farming efficiency. Styled by industrial designer Raymond Loewy, the B combined functionality with a surprisingly modern appearance for its era. The key innovation was visibility. Farmers needed precise control when cultivating crops because damaging plants meant losing income. The Farmall B's offset seating arrangement gave operators a clear view of rows beneath the tractor. Modern row crop tractors still prioritize visibility and precision, though now assisted by cameras and GPS systems. The B used a simple 20-horsepower 4-cylinder engine capable of handling 1- and 2-row operations. It became especially popular on small farms because it balanced affordability with versatility. What humiliates many modern machines is operational cost. A Farmall B can often work all day using minimal fuel and simple maintenance. Modern tractors may deliver vastly more power, but they also bring massive ownership costs, including electronic repairs, software systems, dealer servicing, and expensive parts. The Farmall B also earned a reputation for reliability. Farmers frequently repaired engines, clutches, and transmissions themselves using basic tools. Replacement parts remained widely available because International Harvester produced more than 75,000 units during the tractor's production run. Many Farmall Bs remain operational today because their mechanical simplicity allows indefinite rebuilding. Farmers and collectors still use them for cultivating gardens, small acreage farming, hay work, and tractor shows. Modern equipment may dominate industrial-scale farming, but the Farmall B proved that intelligent design often matters more than raw horsepower. Number 6. Minneapolis Moline UDLX Comfort Tractor. The Minneapolis Moline UDLX Comfort Tractor may be the strangest production farm tractor ever built. Introduced in 1938, this bizarre machine looked more like an early automobile than a farm tractor. Farmers laughed at it when it first appeared, but decades later, many historians now consider it one of the most advanced agricultural machines of its era. At a time when most tractors were open-air machines with steel seats, no weather protection, and brutal ride quality, the UDLX introduced features that modern tractors would not fully adopt for decades. It came with an enclosed cab, roll-up windows, windshield wipers, headlights, a heater, and even a comfortable interior. In the late 1930s, this seemed almost ridiculous to traditional farmers, but Minneapolis Moline engineers understood something important long before the rest of the industry. Farmers spend countless hours inside their machines. Comfort increases productivity. The UDLX was based on the company's successful Model U tractor platform, meaning it retained serious farm capability beneath its unusual bodywork. It used a powerful 6-cylinder engine and could reach road speeds close to 40 mph, extremely fast for a tractor of its era. Most competing tractors crawled slowly between fields, wasting valuable time. The UDLX allowed farmers to travel rapidly without needing separate transportation. Its enclosed cab also protected operators from dust, rain, snow, and freezing wind. Today, nearly every modern agricultural tractor uses climate-controlled enclosed cabs, proving the UDLX was decades ahead of its time. So why did it fail commercially? Price and timing. The tractor arrived during the Great Depression, when many farmers simply could not afford expensive experimental equipment. Traditional farmers also distrusted the futuristic styling. To them, tractors were work machines, not luxury vehicles. Only about 125 to 150 UDLX tractors were ever built, making surviving examples extremely rare today. Yet despite its commercial failure, the UDLX still humiliates modern machines in several ways. Its heavy steel construction, mechanical simplicity, and durable drivetrain allowed many units to survive nearly 90 years. Owners can still repair them without software updates, dealer computers, or electronic diagnostics. More importantly, the UDLX predicted the future of farming equipment with astonishing accuracy. Modern tractors costing hundreds of thousands of dollars now prioritize operator comfort, visibility, enclosed cabins, road speed and ergonomic controls, exactly what Minneapolis Moline attempted in what farmers once mocked, eventually became the global standard. Number 7. Massey-Harris self-propelled combines. The Massey-Ferguson lineage includes some of the most important harvesting machines ever built. In the late 1930s and early 1940s, Massey-Harris introduced lightweight self-propelled combines that revolutionized grain harvesting. Before these machines, many combines were still tractor-pulled or dependent on separate power systems. Massey-Harris engineers realized that combining mobility and harvesting systems into one integrated machine dramatically improved efficiency. The company's self-propelled combines gained fame during World War II because they increased agricultural productivity when labor shortages threatened food supplies. Farmers could harvest larger acreages faster with fewer workers. Why do these old combines still embarrass modern machines? Reliability and economics. Many older Massey-Harris combines continue working on small farms because their maintenance costs remain low. Belts, chains, and bearings can often be replaced without computerized diagnostics. Modern combines, while technologically extraordinary, can become financially devastating when major electronic systems fail. Older Massey-Harris machines also gained reputations for handling difficult crop conditions effectively. Farmers often praise their ability to work through uneven terrain, damp crops, and rough conditions without excessive electronic interruptions. Another advantage was visibility and simplicity. Operators understood the machines mechanically. They could hear problems developing before catastrophic failures occurred. Modern combines unquestionably outperform them in capacity and speed. But many farmers argue that old self-propelled combines were more dependable during critical harvest windows. The harvesting principles pioneered by Massey-Harris remain central to combine design today. Modern harvesters may contain satellite systems and onboard computers, but their basic harvesting concepts still trace directly back to these rugged early machines. Number 8. The Ford 8N. The Ford 8N became one of the most beloved tractors ever built because it brought affordable mechanization to ordinary farmers. Introduced in 1947, the 8N improved upon earlier Ford tractor designs by adding a 4-speed transmission and improved hydraulics. It quickly became enormously popular across North America. One major reason the tractor dominated farms was the revolutionary 3-point hitch system developed through collaboration between Henry Ford and Harry Ferguson. This system allowed implements to attach directly to the tractor safely and efficiently. Modern tractors still use variations of this design today. The Ford 8N embarrassed many competitors because it delivered exceptional versatility at a relatively low price. Small farms suddenly had access to mechanized plowing, mowing, planting, and hauling without needing massive industrial equipment. The machine also became legendary for ease of maintenance. Farmers could rebuild engines, replace clutches, and repair hydraulics themselves. Parts availability remained strong for decades because Ford produced hundreds of thousands of units. Even now, many 810s continue operating daily on farms, ranches, and rural properties. Owners praise their simplicity, maneuverability, and fuel efficiency. Modern compact tractors offer more comfort and power, but many owners complain about expensive sensors and computerized systems. The 8N rarely needed diagnostic computers because virtually every component was mechanical and accessible. That simplicity remains the machine's greatest strength. A properly maintained Ford 8N can still perform meaningful agricultural work nearly 80 years after introduction. Number 9. The Allis-Chalmers WD45. Allis-Chalmers WD45 became famous because it delivered extraordinary pulling power for its size. Introduced in the 1950s, the WD45 built upon the earlier WD tractor design but offered significantly improved horsepower and torque. Farmers quickly discovered the tractor could perform jobs normally assigned to larger machines. Its secret was efficient power delivery. The tractor's engine and transmission produced excellent low-end torque, making it highly effective for plowing and heavy field work. The WD45 also introduced innovative features such as power-adjustable rear wheels and advanced hydraulic systems for the era. These improvements increased versatility and operator efficiency. Modern tractors obviously produce more horsepower, but many farmers still admire the WD45 because it delivered usable power without excessive complexity. Repairs remained straightforward, and the tractor gained a reputation for surviving decades of hard labor. Fuel economy was another advantage. Older tractors like the WD45 often operated efficiently at lower engine speeds compared with some high-revving modern machines. Collectors and working farmers still use WD45 tractors today because they remain practical. The machine's combination of simplicity, strength, and reliability helped establish Allis-Chalmers as a major agricultural equipment manufacturer during the mid-20th century. Number 10. The steam traction engine. Before diesel tractors conquered agriculture, giant steam traction engines ruled farms across North America and Europe. These massive machines appeared in the late 19th and early 20th centuries and became the first truly powerful mechanized farm engines. Steam traction engines pulled plows, powered threshing machines, hauled heavy loads, and transformed agricultural productivity. They were enormous, noisy, dangerous, and unbelievably powerful. Steam engines humiliate modern machines in one specific area: longevity. Many steam traction engines built more than 100 years ago still operate today at agricultural exhibitions and historical demonstrations. Their survival is remarkable considering the brutal conditions they endured. These engines hauled massive loads over dirt roads, operated in extreme weather, and consumed coal, wood, or other fuels while producing immense torque. The machines also demonstrated extraordinary engineering durability. Boilers, gears, and massive flywheels were constructed using heavy iron and steel, designed for continuous industrial operation. Steam engines required skilled operators because improper boiler management could cause catastrophic explosions. Yet experienced crews respected the machines deeply because they delivered incredible pulling power decades before modern diesel tractors existed. Steam traction engines also laid the foundation for modern mechanized agriculture. Many engineering concepts later used in tractors evolved directly from steam-powered farming equipment. Modern tractors are safer, faster, and vastly more efficient. But steam traction engines represented the first time humanity applied industrial-scale mechanical power directly to farming. Without them, modern agriculture may have evolved far more slowly. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.